Oh, well, afternoon. If you're new here, my name's Candice and I make cleaning, decluttering, living style videos. So welcome in. If you're not new here, welcome back, guys. Missed you. I've had an impromptu feeling to get rid of a load of stuff. And I don't know whether that's connected to my grief or what, but I'm just feeling really heavy and the loft is annoying me, like it's in the back of my mind, niggling. So don't know how much I'm gonna get done, but it's about 12:30. I don't have to do the school run till about 3:15. So I've already been pottering around in here, and I wasn't going to film anything because I just didn't feel up to it, but I just feel like, why not? I'll just turn the camera on and try and pretend that it's not here. Yeah, so anyway, let's see what we can get done. This is the current state of it. So that swing has been photographed and it's going to be packaged back up into that box. I need to hang these coats up. There's a load of holiday clothes here that I want to put into this bag. I kind of want to address the mountain of shoes. Welcome in, welcome in. This is part two of decluttering this godforsaken loft. And honestly, it was one of those days where I was just taking it very, very slowly. As I said, I had about 2 hours to get something done, and I just wanted to do something practical with my hands, but my mind was kind of all over the place as it has been. I feel like it's been this way since October, but obviously with events that have occurred, it's just, I'm just surviving here. So my mind was kind of all over the place. So let's just have a wee chat, shall we, about what's been going on lately. First of all, I hope everyone is well and in good health, in good spirits, and you know, not letting January get the better of us. It's actually the 2nd of February today, so this is in my brain the new year. I'm going to start the new year better than what the actual new year started. It's been horrendous, I'm not going to lie. So I'll do a reset, and what better way to have a reset than tackling this loft? And you know what? In some ways, I think that tackling a loft, particularly when, I don't know, well, for me anyway, in my grief, I am less sentimental about the little things like shoes, materialistic items, clothing, um, knickknacks. I'm just like, oh, just get rid of it all. I just see the light now. I feel like the the materialistic stuff that I have, I don't really care about, because what I most care about, or should I say who I most care about, is not here anymore. So get rid of everything else because I just don't want it. That's the kind of vibe I was going with on this day, and I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but it made me motivated anyway to let go of certain things. I mean, it probably could go the other way, if you're grieving and you want to hold on to things, because lofts particularly can feel like they hold memories and not just stuff. But at the moment for me, it's just stuff, and I need to see the bigger picture and get rid of it all. So, yeah, that's what I was feeling on this day anyway. And for the moment, that's how I'm still feeling. But we all know that grief isn't linear anyway, it comes and goes in waves. So, I actually haven't really left the house other than to go visit my brother. Oh, wait a minute, I should clarify. I lost my niece 2 weeks ago, on the 14th of January. bless her heart, she was only 20 years old, and she passed away through what we're now being told is a virus. She had had a virus and she'd been a bit poorly, which she had been a bit under the weather, but we all get poorly, especially this time of year. Um, but I think because she had quite bad eczema, it meant that her immune system was low because it was trying to deal with all the like sores and open wounds that she had in the creases of her like elbows and the knees and things like that. So her body was finding it difficult to cope and fight the virus, and then it started attacking her heart. Um, and long story short, she went into cardiac arrest and passed away. I do have the medical term somewhere, but I'm just, what's the point? That's what, in layman's terms, what happened. So it's been a tough few weeks for sure. And it's my brother's first child, my first niece, and they don't live where I live, so I have to travel about an hour to see them. Um, so I've been going back and forth over there, between looking after my 10-month-old and my 6 year old and my 10-year old, and um, you know, being on a maternity pay which has dropped down to zero, um, school runs, and Mackay started nurse. My youngest Mackay, he's 10 months old. Bringing him to nursery and getting him settled there. I start back work tomorrow. Um, so yeah, it's been a lot, and I'm just trying to hold it together for everyone, and it's just meant that I have nothing really to give. Um, I don't really want to socialize. There was a party last night, somebody's 30th birthday party, and I've known about it for months, and I just couldn't go, guys. Like, I did my nails, um, did my toes, washed my hair and everything, and then it got to like 5 o'clock, and I was like, yeah, it's not happening. I'm not going. But that's happened a few times where I was supposed to do something like socially, and I just can't do it. I did, however, go to a baby shower this afternoon, and that was just the right amount of social that I needed. No one that was at that baby shower, apart from one person, knew what was going on with me. Um, and I liked that. Like, I could just switch off in that respect, and just live in the moment. But I tell you what is really hard, kind of um, dealing with the mixed emotions of like happiness for somebody else, but sort of heaviness for yourself, um, and enjoying moments when I feel like I should be feeling sad right now, not laughing and having a joke and a good time with, people socially, because my niece she can't do that because she's not here and she should be here. And then it starts to spiral and, life's not fair, and all that jazz anyway. Um, so I'm kind of working through trying to give myself grace before and after events like that, because these events are going to keep coming up. They're absolutely going to keep going up, and I can't not attend them forever. That's why, like, I haven't even been going to step guys. You guys know, anyone that knows and been watching for a while know that I love my step class. I do it twice a week, and it's just a good old time. I love the people that go there. It's like a little community. We have a social group, and I've not been going there. I just cannot face, because they all know, and I can't face anybody right now. Even though I've had messages from a load of the girls that go there, like offering their condolences and sending their well wishes and all that stuff, and I would love and appreciate all of that. I just think it will. be a bit much for now. I say that we'll see every week and every session. I don't tell myself that I'm not going. I just see how I feel, and I've not been feeling like I want to go. Maybe this week coming up, I will feel differently. Um, but yeah, it's just peaks and troughs, I think, generally. You know, guys, I almost get a bit anxious about filming these videos just because, again, I've been dealing with grief and loss and a lot of big emotions for the last, I don't know, nearly 4 or 5 months. And I feel like every video that I put out is Debbie Downer, here she comes again, being down, being depressed, and all this stuff. And really, I need to give myself more grace because I think I'm doing quite well staying afloat, to be honest, um, considering everything that's been happening in the midst of being postpartum. And also, like, this is real life. Like, and I always said, if I do YouTube videos, I'm just going to just be me. Like, it is what it is. And we have seasons. So there'll be a season, hopefully soon, around the corner. There'll be a brighter one. Um, and for now, I've just got to weather the storm and hope that people weather it with me and can relate to some of the things that I'm saying, you know? So I apologize if sometimes I seem like a Debbie Downer, but also not sorry because this is real life and this is me and we rock with each other. You got me and I got you, and that's how we do it. We offload, we release that heaviness, and we build back bigger and better and stronger. So yeah, that's where I'm at. You see, even these boxes that I'm throwing down the stairs, they're boxes that I'd saved for school. I don't know if anybody else has this, but my kids' school, every year they have like a project where they've got to use shoe boxes in design and technology to create some sort of scene. Um, it's different every year, but I've saved a load of shoe boxes for this occasion because every time I throw them away, it's like it feels like it's like the next month they're like, oh, we're looking for shoe boxes. If anybody can have a shoe box that they could bring in, and yeah, so I've kept them for a long time, um, and I just threw them all down to the bottom of the loft ladders because I need to get rid of them. They're taking up so much space, and I guarantee you, as soon as they go out the door, I'll get an email from school. However, I have saved the ones where, do you know, their lid flips up rather than comes off entirely, and they usually want the ones that flip up. So there's about four that come off entirely. So I get rid of those. Particularly, I think it's the Nike Air Jordan boxes that come off entirely. So they go. And I saved about four with the lids that flip up. So yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff, guys. Some of this stuff just needs to go, and I know this doesn't even make a dent. Like, look at all these shoes. I need to have a system where maybe if I haven't worn them in the last, let me say 2 years, because come on, I've been on maternity leave and I've been pregnant for 9 months as well. So I wasn't really wearing heels like that. So cut me some slack on that. But the rest of it, I'm gonna see maybe in the last 9 months if I've not worn them and I don't intend to wear them for the summer, then they just need to go. Because the intention really is to have this loft cleared, and I mean clear. I've got some shelves over the other side that you probably saw in the previous clip. That's got all my balloon artistry stuff there. the intention is to get that downstairs into the sort of annex that I've got at the bottom of the garden, make that weatherproof and make it into a office slash gym. Don't ask. It works in my head, but it needs to come out of this loft basically. All this stuff needs to go so that my son potentially, if not me and Ebbs, will come up here and we'll have the architect draw us a plan of having an extra staircase to go up to the loft rather than loft ladders and make it into a proper bedroom, um, and potentially ensuite. So let's see what the architect can do with it. But I don't want to lose any space in any of the rooms, so he's kind of got to work some magic. So I think that's it, guys. I think that is it for today. I still got a lot to sort, so I found some shoes and trainers that were my eldest kids, either Eden or Jeremiah, and they're still in good condition, so I'm going to put them down and save them for Mackay. And then what I'm not saving, I'm going to be having to list them on Vinted. So the black box that I put all the shoes in there, that's the Vinted box. I'm going to take pictures of them now and get them on straight away. And then just get rid of all the rubbish that I threw down the loft ladders. But I've realised that I've saved a lot of clothes, like a lot. So I think I remember my mum saying if I don't want them, she can list them for me, because I can't be bothered to list the load of clothes. I might either list them as a bundle on Facebook Marketplace or see if I can find anyone that has a baby girl. See, the 6-year-old clothes, my daughter's 6. The ones that are boy clothes that I want to keep, I'm salvaging. The ones that I'm not, I've got a friend who's pregnant right now, so she's getting a lot of Mackay's old things that he's currently growing out of. Anyway, I digress. I have done a decent amount today. I've cleared the bed, which I'm super happy about, because this bed is a dumping ground, but I'm currently sat on it and it's cleared off. Major achievement. I've also sorted out the shoes. Do you know what? Let me just show you. I need to sort them out on the way. So yeah, oh, let me get into the light. That's better, that's lovely. So yeah, this is called Project Loft for a reason. It's not going to be done in a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. But over time, I'm going to keep chipping away at it. And make some tough decisions regarding the shoes that I don't wear anymore and things that I'm holding on to that I don't really need to hold on to. Because the aim is to potentially turn this into an actual bedroom. So it's all, as you can see, the floor is all boarded and carpeted and everything. But we don't have any actual stairs going up here. And to make it a bedroom, there needs to be stairs. So I've contacted a architect to see if it's actually possible, given the space on the landing downstairs, without losing any space on any bedrooms downstairs. So hopefully that can be done, and we can get that done within the next year or two. So in the meantime, I'm trying to declutter as much as I can when I can and stop hoarding things and bringing more things up here. So yeah, it's Project Loft. Anyway, thanks for keeping me company and being patient with me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay safe. Love you all. Take care. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you liked this type of content. All right, bye.